Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage in such a big game is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. And now the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll give it to the running back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, guys seem to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
That game is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
The Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Second down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long on the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Canes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's brought down there.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn.
Here's the throw deep downfield. He hauls it into the 25, still running. But down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Takes a quick grab. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defense coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Touchdown, Penn State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. But they were back backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it. He's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll drop back here on third down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it again. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but a big gain to the 42.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Canes will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start. Twenty-five-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And if 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play on the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Inside the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Nittany Lions line up on first and 10. RPO caught to the right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Backed up at the one, he's going to throw it. The ball is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. The shotgun running play call. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but he reads crosses the 30-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
A shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 40. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A handoff from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he moved the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
He hands it off from the gun. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at midfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Hurricanes! Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. They go with the ground game. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And then first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense.
defense and take the result of that play. On 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't plays like that at any point in the game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.